I suppose we'll get started on this. Been staring at it for a while and thought, well, that's not progress. I thought I would just start painting. I'm a little leery of being too blue. Don't like cerulean as a choice. Don't like, well, actually Prussian blue might be okay, but I think Prussian blue comes to its beauty as you go deeper in color, and I don't think I want this to be too dark up there. So I'm just going to put a few strokes of cobalt blue in. Now, I want to add a little white to it, but that's going to be too high a chroma. I will knock it down with a little bit of yellow ochre. Take some of the chroma out of it, and is that too green? Oh, if I use that green, and then as I work my way up towards the top, I'll throw a little more ultramarine blue in there. It's still fairly strong, but yeah, it's not as strong. Now, if I use ultramarine blue and a bit of white down lower, and again knock it down with a little bit of yellow ochre. I don't think I like that color. I think it's going to end up being a little bit too cartoony. So I think I'm just gonna take my chances with the cobalt blue. And white and a bit of yellow ochre, and just see how that goes. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I should stop worrying about getting too fussy around the moon. I can tidy that up later. Okay, cobalt blue, and even touching it with a bit of burnt sienna. It goes green. But it really knocks down the chroma quite a bit, which may end up being the better answer. Okay. Can you see what I'm saying? Are you feeling me? Anyway, now that we have a sort of establishing some shapes of those trees, they'll get a few changes, but that's the direction it's going. Well, I can guarantee you I'm not happy with that. I think it looks horrible. But sometimes you just sort of have to stick to the plan and work your way through these issues, and sometimes the painting, well, there can be redemptive qualities to just persisting. Another artist friend of mine calls this the miserable middle. Things don't always seem to be going so well. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to keep going. I'm going to paint that moon, and that'll add a little bit of sparkle into it, a little bit of drama, and because of course we're going to go back up to a higher value in that moon, and maybe the odd stroke of varying those grayish low clouds in front of it. Anyway, misery loves company, but I'm not going to share my misery with you right now. I'll get back to you once I've either completely failed or it's on the path to getting better. Talk to you soon. Well, with the moon in there, it helps a little bit. I'm not sure about all those little details in the trees. I like to paint the gist of things. I like to paint an impression of things, and I really don't like making too many small details. Not happy with the way those clouds are in there. But there is hope for it. I'll just keep playing, and we'll see how it goes.